Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today we're going to be playing some Return to Moria, my friends. And I'm going to be doing some old-fashioned gameplay. I'm going to be doing some mining. I'll probably be doing some building, probably doing a little bit of fighting. People are welcome to join me in our group here if you want to, and I am totally watching the beginning of this because it's really cool. So we're going to watch it anyway, so I'm just going to...
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know.
Hello,
it is
Roving Ranger,
we
welcome.
Told it ourselves.
This video, like, never gets old.
With hammer and axe, we cleanse the world from the shadow of the ring and its master. Yet we dwarves celebrate as a scattered people, cut off from our one true home. Across Middle-earth, we mine and sculpt, delving for riches, yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach.
Moria. Hello, Lord Cav, welcome.
Sun rose. And through the ages, when darkness threatened our great kingdom, he awoke to lead us again. Until the Balrog took it all away.
I'm getting in the mood.
That was 1,000 years ago. And Durin the Deathless has not returned. Some say, be patient. I say, we wait no longer.
It's
it is
time
to journey from every mountain. Come, rally together. Bring your axes and tools, craft and courage. It is time. We dwarves
retake
to Moria.
I always thought retake Moria would be cool too. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, I feel like this should be a required, just that watch. For, like, anyone who's watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy. They should just watch just this intro, even if they don't play the game. I would think it would be a crime if they didn't play the game. But, you know, I'm just saying anyone who watched the movie, they should watch this. Because it would be very satisfying from what we hear Gimli kind of mention, right? In the Fellowship of the Ring and stuff. In the movies and the books. You know, it would just keep people like, oh, cool, they actually went back. You know, kind of thing, if they're not really involved deeply with the lore like most of us here on the channel are. Lord Kev, greetings and salutations all. It's great to see you all on my 46th year of birth anniversary. Congratulations. Is it actually your birthday today? Happy birthday! It's freaking amazing. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is hopefully, I don't know why it won't let me click the play button. There we go. That was weird. I was clicking it wasn't working. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, now we have a dedicated server world. If you haven't been following, I haven't done any Return to Moria streams in a while. I'm very happy that my voice is good today. I was a little bit worried. I kind of made this stream spontaneously, so if you watch it later, you're like, why didn't I see it scheduled? I wasn't 100% sure I could stream today. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get sick. I felt a little bit sick yesterday, but I took my vitamins, I got good sleep. I feel great, so praise the Lord. Yeah, hopefully it stays that way. So anyway, we're gonna have some fun to play today. And I did turn my lights down. They're not quite as bright as usual on me. So if it does look like I'm a little bit darker, it's just because I'm trying to let my eyes have a little bit of a break from lights. Just a little bit. I love streaming, but that's one thing. With all the lights all the time, I have to think about, like, you know, I don't want my eyes to get overtaxed. You know, I need these for a long time. Alright, so it is loading. So we have a dedicated server world. If you ever want to play with us on it, you will have to join our main Voice of the Rings Discord. And Farin the Bold is in charge of giving out info to people and kind of knowing who is on the server. We originally were just letting people know on all the streams, but unfortunately we had someone get on who none of us knew, some random person, and they broke stuff and took stuff, and we were like, oh no! On the bright side, it didn't happen for a long time. So, so we're going to have to do that. So here we are in this world. So I'm going to kind of prep here and get ready to kind of work on stuff. So what I want to do in our main server world is I want to make myself a house. I'm not going crazy fortress today. You know, we're gonna keep this under 2 hours, this stream. And what I want to do is I want to just make a very nice, simple house with all the new stuff. Just like my basic spot. This is technically, they named this Zollin's Fortress, which I greatly appreciate, and it is very, very cool. But I did not build any of this. So I'm going to build my own little spot to be part of the community here. So the first things first is I kind of have to find where I want to build it. So that will be what my first thing is. Hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I'm going to stay in my Ent armor here. I guess the first thing first, we will probably jump to another world and do some mining, because this main server world is pretty much empty when it comes to that area. I do know sometimes it refills things, but it's hard to get that going. So pretty much, I need to decide where we want to. Wow, look how pretty this game looks. Oh my gosh. Look at those beautiful, look at this lighting. It's so cool. So I basically need a spot I can set down all the stuff in my inventory too, so I can kind of get ready to move along. So these are kind of the mines. I'm debating on where I want to build my house. So we have quite a few people who are building in the garden area. I mean, I guess I could find a spot in there. I'm almost thinking I might do something up at the front. Or I might, you know, I'm going to teleport around with some of the teleporters and kind of see some spots. And you guys can help me out if you're here live. Obviously, you can leave comments in the videos section, which helps greatly. But if it's deciding something and I already decided in the stream, then you'll have to ask, leave another comment. What's your favorite marine animal? There you go. That's for people later who watch it as a video. They're gonna have to figure out what all the marine animals are. This is a hard one. All right, so let's see here. So there's a bunch of people that live in the Dwarven, and that's something that is pretty cool. Maybe I should go ahead and teleport to, let's see, Dadlin and Jory's home. I think we've seen it before. I'm not quite sure why I don't see it on the map. That's Mining Town. Let's see here. The Western Halls. We have all sorts of amazing things. We have about 12 people, I think, playing on the server building things, and it's really cool. We might see some today that we didn't see already in the past, but we're not going to really do like show and tell today. Sometimes we do that. I'll like be like, hey guys, get on, let's see your stuff. Today we're just gonna play the game because I haven't really like sat down and played Return to Moria in like 3 months. Like I've done streams, right? And we like looked at stuff and had lots of fun, but like actually myself played. It's just been a very busy few months for me, and we've had a lot of amazing fun stuff going on LOTRO, which I am thoroughly enjoying, but that's really kind of captivated a lot of my time and stuff going on, not to mention a bunch of other things. And the 4th year anniversary of the channel, that was pretty fun. The outpost in the Dwarven, the house is by the bridge of Khazad-dûm. Oh, very cool. Okay. There's a bit of room left in the big room off Dwarven. Okay, alright, good to know, good to know. Roving Ranger is one of our players who has been building on this server. If you guys don't already know, I feel like people probably know who the Roving Ranger is in our Return to Moria streams. He's been here a long time now. He's always here. So appreciate the dedication to always come hang out. Let's see. Let's go here first. Tomorrow I have a orchestra performance, and that'll be a lot of fun. So the good thing is I don't need my voice for that, but I do need my lungs. Like my little chip grabbers. I will do my best to not crunch into the microphone. Man, this load's taking a little bit of time. It takes a little bit more time because we have a third party and we have so many people that have built on this world that what happens is it has to like load. So the third party has to start sending us information, right? With the load. If it's on my computer, it loads a little faster sometimes because I'm the one hosting it. But it's so nice that anyone can play whenever they want. All right, wow, look at this fancy place. Whoa. Wow, this is crazy. I haven't seen this yet. Whoa, that's a drop. Yeah, so look at this. Look at this rebuild they're doing. They're rebuilding Moria. It's freaking awesome. It's exactly what our goal is. I have this feeling that after like another year that most of the server is going to be built in this glorious rebuilt Moria. Then we're gonna have to do a big show and tell. I'll have to send it to John Paul Dumont. Be like, look what we did! Mostly my team, but look what we did! This is really cool. Alright, so I'm trying to think where I want my house. There's some spots, I guess I could, like... I don't want to take up any place that someone's planning on, like, continuing building something. But, this is a little too small of an area. Like, it would be fun to kind of do something just like this room. Like, this is a cool room. A little staircase going down. I mean, this would not be a bad spot at all for a base, but I don't know if I particularly want to, like, make this my spot in here. I want to look a little bit around a little bit more. Where is this, though, just to make sure? Okay, so I'm, like, right here. Okay, all right. So this is a very windy staircase going all the way down. Okay. Oh! All right, comes down out here at the bottom. I mean, it's not terrible. This could be a front door, but that's kind of a pain to walk up that staircase all the time, so I'd have to put a teleporter at the top. So this is the... Wow, look at this place. It's so cool. Could even build something like this and make it a house. Just use the stuff already there. I really appreciate a lot of our builders on the server have been working really hard to rebuild things in a way that kind of complement the original architecture. So like they'll just repair stuff and build around it, which is really cool. I like that effect. I think it looks cool to see the new built on the old, or like phase it in where it looks like the same. This doesn't really, this is more just like a holding spot than a house though. Like a storage or like a barn. Stable, whatever, something like that. I'm also thinking a little bit, excuse my coughs occasionally here. I was at a fire pit the other day and it kind of messed up my throat. It was a fun barbecue, but I love fire and I love fire pits. It's very fun, but my lungs do not enjoy smoke, so it kind of messes me up for a little bit. So I try my best not to breathe it in. All right, so this is a cool bridge right here. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. Look at all their amazing rebuilds down there. See, and he actually rebuilt that stable right there. See how it's all nice and finished? Very nice. He built it into part of the fortress. That's so cool. Anyway, we've seen that fortress in previous streams already, but I'm sure there's more added to it. We'll wait until we have people to give us show and tells in the future. I'm not just going to look at everyone's bases. I'm making my own base today. Oh, this is a good... I like this one. I like this one a lot. Oh, I like the style of this one. I could turn this into a... Is this someone's house already? No, someone just put a map stone here. Was someone planning on making this their house? I don't want to take someone else's house. I probably should have asked. Hello, Exo. What's up? Welcome. I know. Happy birthday, Lord Kev. That's freaking awesome. Lord Kev has been such a supporter of the channel. I appreciate that. I mean, most of the people in chat right now have been. Lord Kev has been retweeting, or I guess it's X now, right? But most of my content that I do on there. I appreciate that help. All right, so let's see here. One of the hardest things about content creation is getting the message out that you made a video, right? Or a stream. Like, that's the hardest thing. Like, I would say if someone asked me what's like the hardest thing, it's like in the top 5 of hard things, right? There are some other things I could list too, but I'm not going to go into it. But that's like one of the top 5. It's like just getting your message out that you're making stuff. It's like it really comes down to your viewers that help with that. Like, you can do a lot of work, right? You can be on lots of different platforms and post things and try to make it where people want to see it and click on it and things like that. That's all stuff that I do as a content creator. But having people help grow the web of connections is very important. It's very important. All right, here's another one of these rooms. Oh, look, it's a little statue. Come here. I can't get it. It's one of the, wow, no one grabbed it. I'm really surprised no one's got that yet. So, Wogs! Come here, you filthy animal. Did you howl at me? Look at that awesome fortress down there. I wonder if they would mind if I turned... Oh, you know what? Did no one take this as a base? Because this was my original base a long time ago, and I love this spot. Oh, dude, I might make this my house again. I really like this. And then I'm right next door to our awesome fortress friend. Farin's fortress, right here. Unless Farin is planning on using this. If worst comes to worst and I build a little base, Farin can have it, and I'll just make another one in a different spot. He was planning on doing something with this. It'll be fun to build anyway, and maybe he can even incorporate what I do in part of it. Alright, so it's good to be like, we try to be respectful, obviously, of each other's builds and what people are doing, but obviously if no one's claimed the spot, no one's really put anything down, this is a good spot. I think I'm going to use this as part of the base. I think I like this spot a lot. And then I'll be like neighbors with everybody, with 3 other players, so. Yeah, I built this on one of my solo worlds. It's one of my bases. I really like this spot a lot. There's not a whole lot of work you have to do because it's kind of built for you, so you just kind of have to like customize the area. Yeah, I like this. So I'll make this a door. All right, so this is gonna be, I'm gonna use this spot. I like this spot. So first things first is I need to build myself a bed and a teleporter. And I will name this Zollin's base for now, or Zollin's home, something like that. Where do I put the teleporter? That's the question. Where do I put it? I'm gonna work on making this stuff back here, different things. Let's go ahead and, there's also these torches already built in the area, which of course you can build your own, but I just think that's kind of cool. It gives very nice lighting. I like this spot. What do you guys think? Do the spot? What's up, the Warden? Another Return to Moria longtime viewer. Hello, hello. Happy building. Thank you very much. I will enjoy it. You're already decorating in your mind. Yes, yes, I am. I'm already thinking about where I'm going to put everything. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We need to get some... I'm debating if... Should I put... Oh, you know what? I'm going to do something different than I did in that previous video a long time ago. All right? If you watched my series. That's not that long ago. It's like a year ago or something. I'm going to put the wall here. Right on the edge. I'm going to make this part of the base, and I think I'll leave these open. So I'm going to make, like, the door here. And I'll repair the bridge, and I'll make this, like, the front door. And then I'll put a door over here, too. Like, you know, coming down these stairs. Or maybe I'll put the wall all the way up, and I'll put my door, like, right here. Now, what is right here above us? Just another flat area. Well, I mean, I could turn this into a build, too, I guess. I like this area, so I think I'll go ahead and build here. And then our friends are right down there building, and then Farin's fortress is right over there. So We've got a nice little, and then of course there is that little building across there, but I'm gonna let someone else take that, or I'll work on that in the future. I'm gonna work on the lower part first. I'll start with that, and then maybe I'll come up here and like build this up into something. I don't know, this looks pretty cool. Might just clean this up and put some torches and like leave it how it is, so you can kind of see the great chasm of dwarven buildings here. Definitely needs to get cleaned up though, and put some torches down. So we'll just go ahead and start with this pile of whatever this is. All right, so, and there's another staircase here. I'm very happy with this idea. So this is where I'm going to use. I like this area. I may even, yeah, I think I might build something up here. If someone builds something before me, that's fine. No big deal. I'll just be a little bit sad. Just kidding. But I'm gonna work down here first. I'll use this little area. My friend told me the other day, Night Chaos. He's like, you know, you talk out loud everything you do now. He said, you're a very good streamer. Good job. I was like, oh, thank you. We started laughing because I was showing him something, just me and him the other day. He's like, you've learned well how to communicate your thoughts out loud constantly. All right. Teleporter, bed, and then a chest to put our resources down, and then we need to decide on how we're going to get resources. So I'm going to need to go mining, and then we'll come back and we'll build basic walls, and we'll get it started. That'll probably be our stream today, but we'll see. Maybe I can be really fast. I'll do my best. So I'm going to start with building just a small hearth because I don't have much else with me. Let's see. I don't know where I want to put the teleporter. I almost don't want it in the house, but also I do. Maybe I'll just start with, maybe I'll put this fire like right here. Oh. I want it like right in the middle. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I need that. It needs to have that feng shui, you know, or feng shui. Is that how you say it? Oh, whatever. That's okay. We'll just start with this, and then I'll put the teleporter like right here, so it doesn't glitch you out when you teleport in. All right, Mr. Wolf, I'm working. Bad. Oh, I just ate rotten meat, and now I'm poisoned. Why did I do that? Oh well. Let's go ahead and just put the teleporter like right here for now. That should probably work. Well, this will be temporary, and then let me go ahead and name it. So it's Upper City 9 right now, but that's not, I do not want to name that. So this is going to be Zollin's home. There, we'll just say Zollin's home. So it's easy for everyone to know where it is. I guess I could put Voice of the Rings. I think everybody who plays on my server knows my name is Zollin, though. Yeah, we're going to leave Zollin's home. And then I need to get building. So first things first is, where am I going to put my chests? I need a storage facility here. I want it to be in here, but I also want to use these nice areas. We need to start by cleaning. Let's clean it up in here first. Let's see here. Can I get rid of this dirt? Sometimes you can't, and it's very sad when you can't. Okay, so no, you cannot get rid of that dirt. Sad face. I need my skin to give me I need the light. So where is the wardrobe? There it is. Let's see here. There. Oh, that didn't work. I guess I didn't click apply. Disable all cosmetic. All right, there. We'll just do that. There we go. Okay, now we can see with our little light on our head. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. And if this is boring, I'm sorry, but this is what I'm doing today. We're doing building and cleaning. Oh, how exciting! Oh my gosh, it's the best stream ever. All right, so we'll start with cleaning up this. Oh, can I get rid of these dirt piles? I would love it if they would update that. So, oh yeah, I could get rid of, okay, most of them. That one I can't for some reason. It's weird to me how some of them you can't get rid of and some of them you can get rid of. All right, so that grows mushrooms. Oh, maybe I just leave that dirt pile. Always, well, you can grow mushrooms in anything now. No, no, it's going. Die. Okay. Die, you dirt pile. That sounds like a really mean insult. Someone you really don't like. Die, dirt pile. All right, there we go. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and set that. Yeah, see, I love these torches. They give such nice light, or I guess they're blazers, right? Or not blazers, that's not the right term. Can you light these? No, you can't. All right, the lighting in this game, I love, so the lighting in this game went through some, like, you know, evolution, as you guys all know if you watched my series. It was really, really good when it came out, and then they tried to lighten certain things up, which I'm not sure why they did, because I thought it was really good at the beginning, but they changed some stuff, and then it was, like, really bleached out for, like, 3 months, and it was like, ugh, and, like, I said it, and a bunch of other content creators said it, we're like, it's really bright, doesn't look nearly as nice, and then their lighting guy, he worked for, like, those 3 months, and he made it far more dynamic and got rid of the really high contrast that looked terrible. And they updated it, and now it's like the best. Like now it's even better than when the game came out. So, you know, props to them. Okay, I like this orc torch. I think I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll decide in a minute if I'm gonna break it apart. These piles of old weapons are cool, even though I don't want them. All right, is it gonna go away? There we go. Now what's in here? All right, so here's a chest, like, ready to go, but I don't want this chest here. Can I break it? Yes, I can. All right, well, there we go. That solves that. Now, I really like this torch, too, but it's too icky orc-looking, so bye-bye. All right. Oh, look at daytime. That is so cool. I love this spot. So when I build the walls, I need to make windows so that you can, like, big bay windows so you can see everything still. I don't know. Should I... What do you guys think that are here live? Should I just make the wall right here? Or should I make it where you have these pretty openings inside with the big thing here in the front and wall it along the edge here with the... Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I kind of want both. Oh, all right. Get out of my house! All right. Don't forget about the curtains and potted plants. Scented candles for ambiance. Yes, exactly. Yeah, they have everything. There's so many things now. Can't decorate in peace anymore. No, I know. It's wargs. Yeah, you know, you ever been decorating your living room in real life and a warg just tries to knock down your door? I have. No, I'm just kidding. You're like, what? What? What are you talking about, Zollin? Alright, so there's a couple piles I can't remove, which make me a little bit sad, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and clean up this walkway, if there's anything here. I really like this walkway. It looks really cool. There's one right there. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this barrel. That's what I think of you, Mr. Barrel. Barrel's like, I was just doing my job, man. Alright, let's get rid of this pile of stinky poop. So yeah, that's what it is, if you're wondering. And there we go. Now, also, man, there's some really good options for houses over there. The cool thing about this place is there's like 4 levels. So like our friends are building a giant fortress up there, and like there's here and the middle, and then there's the one over there, and there's another third one down there, and there's a lower one down there. So there's like so many places to build homes. And of course we need to leave the middle open so we can travel around, but there's the place I came down the stairs, by the way, a little while ago. All right. I'm so sorry. My throat keeps me. I'm sorry that I'm coughing like every 10 seconds. Or clearing my throat, I should say. I hope it's the smoke, and it's not that I got a cold or something. We'll find out. Let's see here. All right, so we're set. The place has been cleaned. We have our bed. We have our teleporter. I need to drop a chest. I need to think where I'm going to put my storage. Should my storage be in this hallway? Like along the wall? I could just make this like I only need one side to walk on. I could just do storage containers along this side of the wall down here. Might not be a terrible place to have the storage. Because I kind of want to have a lot of room. Because otherwise, if you do a lot of pallets and stuff, like... See, because I could stack pallets up higher. I could even, you know what? I could make a second layer to walk in the hallway. And the hallway could have, like, chests down here. And then I could have a second layer, like, to go up, like a little staircase. And then I could walk along the top and have pallets up at the top. I like it. I might do that. Yeah, I like that a lot. So I'm going to have to think about how to engineer that in a minute. But, this is what's so fun about this game. This is the creative part of the game. My one critique on this game, which I think I've said before, and I even mentioned this to the devs, so they know. I think there should be a little bit better continuous combat on the same server. I know you could always go onto a new server and do combat and do the fights again and stuff like that, but I really think they should add some kind of update, even if it's a paid update. You know, $5, $10, that it's like the arena or a combat or something. And like there's an arena you can go into and just like bring your friends and like, you know, maybe it's like you're invading an orc space and you kind of choose what you fight. Like I want to fight 5 trolls. I want to fight, you know, 50 orcs, you know, and put up the whatever difficulty you want. And then like maybe have a little battlefield that you like even load into. Like it doesn't have to be in the world seeds. It could be like a little door that appears in the world seeds, so they don't have to like mess up everyone's current world seeds. And then you walk through it, you just load into an area, right? I think it would be really fun. I think it would add a lot because the combat in this game is awesome. Okay, I'm a really big fan of Valheim. I love Valheim. I played it a lot. It's really fun. The combat is pretty darn good, especially because the challenge difficulty is very hard in Valheim. It's very high. Right? If you die, you die, and it's a pain, and you have to fight the bosses. Very high challenge. The actual physical feel of the combat in Return to Moria is far superior to Valheim. It's not even close. Okay, this is my own opinion, I know, but just as someone who's played hundreds of hours of both now, in Valheim, you get these issues where, like, you're trying to hit an ad, and it looks like you're going to hit him, and he's, like, just far enough away from you over and over, and you run out of stamina, so your character's going, and it's like, it's just, it can feel really clunky and frustrating, and I know that's part of that game, right? That's how that game is supposed to function, so it's not an issue within the context of Valheim. But for Return to Moria, if you're comparing it to its combat, Return to Moria's combat is just so much fun. But the problem is you don't have a whole lot of challenge besides when you're running through the story, when you fight a big orc base, or, no spoilers, the certain parts of the stories, right, that you fight certain things and bosses. So I feel like that would be a fun way to add an additional replayability on the servers you're already on, that could be very dynamic, where you could kind of pick and choose what you're going to battle. I think that would be really cool, because it would function the same way as like a horde functions, right? But you would kind of pick what you want to fight, and you can increase the difficulty. There might be a limit to the engine on how much they could put into a fight. Like, you know, if you say, I want to fight 10,000 orcs, that's probably not going to work. Your computer's going to break. So there could be some caps, obviously, but it'd be really cool to be like, I want to fight 10 trolls with my 8 friends. That would be hard, and it would be really fun, and you'd probably all die, right? But it'd be fun, and maybe there could be some kind of reward system where you bet loot in, and, you know, you get loot out of it if you win. If you lose, that loot just goes away. Like, I don't know. There could be some fun little things that could add around that, right? Zollin's Villa. That's a good name, Lord Kev. I like that name, actually. That's a really good name. Definitely some big open windows. Roving Ranger, you could put the walls in the arches and then put short walls extending the balcony. Oh, that's a good idea, Roving Ranger. I like that, too. That's a good idea. Need more light. We do need more light. Game Rev. Hello. I am a dwarf and a dig in the hole. Yes, diggy diggy hole, indeed. Except my hole is pretty much already dug. I'm just kind of decorating it now. Hello, Dreadman. Yay, stream. Don't forget to hit the like, people. Thank you. I appreciate the reminder. Thank you, thank you. It does help tremendously. Even if you can only hang out for 5 minutes and you hit the like button before you leave, that really helps the streams. And videos, mind you. Even my videos. If you can't watch the whole video, as long as you hit the like, maybe leave a comment, even if you're only there for a few minutes. I mean, obviously, I hope you watch the whole video, but it still helps. It still helps. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start by putting some chests down, the wood that I can create, empty my inventory, and we're going to go and mine on another server. If anybody wants to, I think most people that normally play at this time can't. So I kind of spontaneously did the stream today. I didn't really give them much of a heads up, even though I told them I might stream, I might not stream. It's kind of all up in the air until I knew if I was going to be sick or not. And the good news is I am not. The only reason I thought I was going to be because there's some people around me the other day that were, and I was like, oh no! But that fire I was around yesterday too really messed up my throat. So we'll see. It could just be that. All right, I need a bigger hearth. Yeah, so I'm gonna need a really big hearth. So where do I put the giant hearth? Okay, so I'm gonna need to make the grand hearth. Or I could just do a bunch of little ones. But I think I'm gonna do the grand hearth, and I'll probably have to sink it into a wall. Or I'll have to put it like up high, or I could put it right where it covers this whole area and then have like a room on the left and the right. And then it's right in the center. I do not have the resources to make the grand hearth right now, though. That is the problem. I do on my other world servers, and I'm sure people do in their chests here. Let's see here. I didn't actually put down a bed either. I said I did, and I didn't. All right, so our temporary bed location is gonna be right here. Boop. All right, there we go. Claim the bed. In case I die for some reason. Frozen alone. Tell them I did it for science. Anyone know what that's from? Oh, cracking myself up over here. I need coal. I need coal. You know what? I might just like dump inventory stuff on the ground right here and just come pick it up later. Because in this game, items do not despawn. So, haha, inventory dump. This is like when you like get rid of the cache in your computer. This is what it does. Just kidding. Alright, there we are. And then the rest of this stuff I kind of want to keep with me. Well, actually, I'll just leave my weapons here too. Nobody's going to take them. By the time the stream is over, they will be safely put back where they were supposed to be. What other weapon do I have? I want to have another single-handed weapon though with me. I'll be fine with my two-handed weapon. It'll be fine. Famous last words. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Now, one thing I do kind of want to do is, I don't think Farn will mind if I steal some food from his base. Because he has a huge... Oh! It lagged, and my guy was not grabbing the edge, and that scared me. I like how I just, like, jumped onto his wall. I'm like, ha-ha! Dwarven Batman. I'm Batman. Alright, let's see here. It's probably not... There's probably actually isn't any food in here. Well, maybe... Actually, no, I think he said... I think there's some food down here. Farn will not mind. In fact, I think he told me to take some. Oh, sorry, look at how pretty this is. Look at this. He set this up so cool. What's in here? Ooh, fancy weapons. Now, this is Farn's actual room, so we're not gonna we're not gonna go in his room. That's a personal space. All right. Well, I am Combat Man. Yes, Combat Batman. I like to hit things. Punch, punch. Let's see if it is over here. I'm just having fun showing you guys how cool this place is, too. Look at this cool, like, I love these, like, way he built these. He's got all the beds here. This is the cool for the... Alright. We're gonna run back out here. This is really cool. Like, this is the original spot. So when you remember when you first break into this area from this chamber, right? And I guess I could have made a house in this chamber too, because I do like this chamber a lot. But this is where you first look out, and this is where he built the giant fortress. Oh yeah? How about I get you first? What is the difficulty on? I know I have like the strongest axe in the game, but man, I just kicked those guys' butts. Yeah, that's so cool though. Look at that. Look at how cool the fortress looks with the waterfall. It's so cool. Alright. Well, I'm just wasting time running around at this point, so let me get going here. I don't need to get food. I realized I have a bunch of food in the other server, so I'll just do that. Whew. So I will actually log out right here, because when I rejoin this server, my character will be back right here. So that's what we want. So I'll go ahead and just leave world right here. And then if anyone is on who wants to play and mine with me to bring stuff to the new server, please just let me know. All right, so, but I'm going to load a sandbox world. Not my solo game. I think we'll do the Voice of the Rings Kinship world, and I'll just mine on that one, because I do not think that's empty. And we'll be able to get around, so I'll go ahead and host it. All right. So this is a temporary code, but if any of you do want to join, I will go ahead and just drop it in the chat there. Sure, there we go. I have it pinned in the YouTube chat. If you are watching on Twitch, you will have to look in the YouTube chat. I'm sorry. I guess I could post it there too, but I don't think anyone's really in the Twitch chat right now anyway, so we're fine. Most people watch me for LOTRO on Twitch, so. I definitely, my coverage of games is much wider on YouTube, I feel. People want to watch every kind of Lord of the Rings game I cover. The server, our server group one that I host, that I'm paying for a third party to have for us. That's so funny. Look where I just loaded in. Oh my gosh, guys, it's the future. It's the future. It's the same place. In the other world. So this is how I did it. So we could either do it similar. So you see how I put the loot here and the chests? I don't like that when I did it before. I felt like it took up all my space. So I'm definitely going to use this area over here to be my storage facility, that wall. So I'm going to do a whole, that's going to be the new thing I'm going to figure out today. This is really cool. I forgot I did this too. This looks awesome. So that's what I did originally with the fireplace. I might just do this again. I like where it's placed. It makes sense. So, I had a little pub. That's hilarious. It's the future, guys. But this is on the world that, again, is not... You can't just get on all the time. Also, I didn't answer your question. Sorry, Dresden. So the answer is, everyone is welcome to join, but you need to join our Discord, and you need to talk to Farin in our Return to Moria chat, and he will give you the code and password to get into the server to play. And obviously the rules, you know, just don't take other people's stuff, don't break stuff, find your own spot, have fun building. You're welcome to bring stuff in. We're not doing mods, so we're not like gonna like bring in a big mod with billions of resources. But you are welcome to mine on your own world, server worlds or whatever, and bring stuff to. There's no limit on if you got it yourself, the resources from one of your worlds, you can bring it and use it on the world. That's fine. I'm not making any silly rules like that. You can bring your own stuff if you worked and made it. Just as long as it's not modded, where you just got it for free. You know. Oh yeah, no worries. All right. So anyway, yeah, I don't really like how I did this front part. I'm gonna definitely have to do it different. So, but it's hilarious that we're in the same spot. We'll probably, you know what I'll probably do? I'll probably just scavenge and take a bunch of these resources too later. Bring it with us. And what did I name? This is Voice of the Rings home. I put Voice of the Rings instead of Zollin. Yes, interesting. Past self. Interesting choices. Alright, so what I can do here is I could actually just break down these chests, or I could leave them. I'm debating, because I don't know how much we'll play on the server anymore, since we have a third-party server now, so I kind of feel like I should just bring this stuff from my own base. But I think I'll start with doing some mining, and then when I'm bringing stuff back and forth, I'll think about that. So, I just need to make sure I have food. Do I have any excess food in any of these? Does not look like any there. There's the resin I need. Ah, roast meats. Fresh off the boar. Alright, I can't make llama spread, but I can make more honey. Oh, I don't really have a lot of wheat on this world. We didn't really do too much on this area. Hello, Jory has joined the server. I'm gonna sing a song. I still think they could turn up the singing a bit. Maybe like 5 decibels. On all the singing in the game. I feel like the singing should be a bit louder than everything else. Stealing from yourself? Exactly, EXO. Stealing from my past self, for my future self. Wait, is that just life? Just kidding. Any chance one day play a GameCube version of Return? Oh man, that would be so fun. I still have my old GameCube. I just don't remember where it is in the storage unit. But if I got the GameCube out and got my old game, and I got one of those cards, which I think I have one, but I don't know if it's for, I don't know if it'll work for the GameCube. I'd probably have to see what I would need. I'd probably need one of those, you know, the 3-prong, whatever they're called, converters. I can look into it. Visually, I don't know, but that game was so fun. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do here, it sounds like the Roving Ranger has lots of llama spreads. So why don't we go ahead and get to mining, and for that matter, sleeping. Roving Ranger, do you have a bed you can sleep? Oh, hello, sir. Hello. We need to make you... You have a bed? We can make you a bed real fast. Here, I can make you another bed. Here's the visitor bed right here. There you go. That is for you. We'll reset the day, and then we're gonna go mining. All right, let's go mining. So, let's go fly a kite. No, that's not the right song. Diggy, diggy, ho. All right, so I think, Roving Ranger, what do we want? We probably want granite. That's the thing we need for building bases, granite. That I like that look of it the best. Is granite mostly on... Is it the 3rd deep or the 2nd deep? Is the third and second both have granite? Because we could go somewhere like... Alright. Lower deeps. Alright, well, let's go to the lower deeps. I will, let's travel to... Let's see, wait. The lower deeps would be the... Is that the third floor? Third level? This is like the old terms for the sandbox. Or is it the fourth level? The fourth level has the dark mine shafts. Lord Kev, yeah, those games were awesome, Dreadman. Sometimes while I'm doing household things or wandering around the grocery store, I'll catch myself humming the lantern lighting song. Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking we probably need to go to the fourth level. Let's dig too deep. Let's go to the fifth level. Just kidding. Let's just do the Mapstone Dark Mine Shaft 1. Oh, this actually puts us under, like, down in the deep. Not here. There. Go to the Dwarven the Great Forge. I forgot somebody. Oh man. Oh my gosh, look at these resources. The solid look of I will steal them all. Oh my gosh, look at this mithril. Doofer's gotta have to. If Doofer, if you see this on the live stream, man, if you want to come get your resources on one of these worlds that you worked clearly extremely. Look at all of this mithril. You're gonna have to let me know. You have to come join us for a live stream. You can take some of your stuff back. Or if you want us to bring it to the new main server that's third party, you can always get online. You can let me know that too, and I can transfer it when I'm not streaming, back and forth. All right. So anyway, let's see what we can find in the mining here. I'm not gonna take anything until we have confirmation from people, though. All right. So I think this is this Adam? Oh, this is adamant. Well, I mean, we might as well start, right? Let's just take some of this. We'll start with this area. Let's go ahead and start with this. We'll grab some mithril. All right, it's diggy diggy hole time. Time to start our song.
If a bear should turn her claws my way, a terrible day have
Show
she. If a bear should turn her claws my way, a terrible day have she. I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if she would not
flee. This game is just relaxing and fun to play. It's really fun. I think this game is fun by yourself, but I really think it's so fun if you're playing with someone too. I had so much fun. I obviously have a blast playing with you guys, of course. But I had so much fun when we all did those streams together with Nerd of the Rings and Men of the West and stuff. That was a lot of fun. I feel like a lot of us have been really busy with life things, though, to actually plan another event like that. And I cover a lot of Lord of the Rings games so much, too, so. Man, the mithril is hard to break into. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess it is mithril. So we want to bring granite and adamant back too, Jory, because we need to... I want to build stuff with it, so... Alright, come on, mithril. Break! Break! Break, you coward! So, probably don't want to raid people stuff on live stream. Yeah, no, but I'm not going to take it even off live stream. I want to ask people before if it's their base. Just because, like, you know, we all did work and put stuff into it. Sure, if they might, maybe they're like, oh, I'll never play again, you can take it. It's like, that's fine then. But, you know, I want to know first. It's for my own conscience as well as theirs. Oh, come on. Ugh. Also, there's something fun about mining it yourself. That's the whole point of the stream today. All right. Finish up this area. How is the visuals, by the way? Is it alright? Everything looks good on the stream? I didn't even ask you guys. The sounds plenty loud when I'm hitting things. You guys want me to, like, pump up the sound effects of the game, let me know. But I feel like if it's too loud, then it's gonna be obnoxious. Alright, let's see how much. Ah, it's a lot of mithril. What? What are the difficulty settings of this world? Yeah, mining gets high yield. Everything else is on pretty much low. Okay. Wow, well, I don't know if we need to mine much more of this, Jory. We might want to go straight for finding some granite, because I kind of wanted to bring granite back for my build. I mean, I could definitely use some adamant, especially if I'm really adamant about it. Oh, man. The dad jokes. Learn them from all the dads. Look at this beautiful thing of mithril. Look at this beautiful vein of mithril. It's glorious. Look at it. Look at all that mithril. Oh my gosh. Imagine finding this in real life. It would be glorious. I do kind of wish, though, I understand why, because there's no limit to, there's not a weight limit, but it'd be fun if you could make stacks bigger. That's like one mod that I've thought about, like, is there a mod that someone made where you could just stack things in piles of like 5,000 in your inventory? It would definitely help with mining. But also I feel like kind of part of the challenge is getting it transferred. I mean, like transported. And I don't really complain because if you know in Valheim, it's much harder to transfer metal than it is in Return to Moria. Return to Moria, you could bring it across servers and stuff and teleport with it through the milestones. You cannot do that in Valheim. Which, again, is part of the game. Like, that they built Valheim around that. So it's not like I'm saying it's a bad thing in Valheim. I'm just saying compared to this game. I would like to get granite, Jory. Where should we go for granite? What's up, Reb? Hello! Hello, Elbin! How's it going? From the Nether Realm. Oh, no. Yeah, we should definitely go somewhere else. This is all adamant. I think we need to go to the next layer up. The 3rd level. Alright, let's run back to the teleporter. Oh, we got floating stones! The Floating Stones. That sounds like a band name. I don't think it is, though. It's just the Rolling Stones, right? Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, Dallin! Hello, Dallin! Welcome! Alright, Dallin, we're moving. We're gonna go to the 3rd level. And we're gonna go to the first. Alright, First Mines 2. First Mines 2 on the 3rd. Alright, so First Mines 2 on the 3rd level. That's where we're going to go, and we're going to work there for a little while and do some mining. Also, I hope you don't hear this, but I have turned my air on because it's starting to get kind of hot in my room. Just hit 84 Fahrenheit, 29 Celsius. It's getting a little hot in here. The forges are raging, meaning my computer. So, that looks like granite. Is that granite? Hello, Dallin. You know, I've been playing so much LOTRO, I went to invite Dallin into my fellowship and realized, wait a second. We're automatically in a fellowship in this game. A group, basically. Is this granite? Is this granite? Please be granite. No, that's just regular rock. Oh, okay, not granite. That's just a bunch of regular rock, which, again, I'm not against having some rock, but... oh, look, we go through the wall here. Oh! Geysers. It's Old Faithful. I mean, maybe not that one particular. Well, I mean, that's... I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. Here's some llama spread. Oh, thank you.
Check this out.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, I didn't need to eat that. I had full health. Oops. I need granite. This is stone. Let's go there. Alright, we're gonna go to the Great Drain Pump area. Is that the 4th deep? Wait a second. I don't even know if we have that option. Oh, wait, there it is. Is this it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's go to, Flooded Deeps 1. Alright. Let's go to the Flooded Deeps 1. I'm sure it'll be totally fine and not flood when we get there. Granite! It's granite! Oh! Jory's done it! Alright. There we go. Gosh, it is dark in here. Granite! Granite! Oh, we got some piles of gold. I'm gonna admire this pile of gold. Oh, it's glorious. Oh, thank you. Wow, interesting having the two. Oh, we have a 4th person here. Welcome. All right, quick, everyone. Scaffold up there. We're gonna get all this granite.
If an orc should raise his sword at me, a terrible day have he. If an orc should raise his sword at me, a terrible day have he. I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if he would not flee, on a spike he'd sit by my fire pit.
I don't know if I'd eat an orc. I feel like that's a good way to get a horrible sickness. Just saying. Also, orcs talk, and I think that, you know, it's a joke, obviously, for the song. I don't think any dwarf would actually eat an orc, but even if they are pure evil, I don't think I would want to do that still. Fall to the orcs level, pretty much. All right, nice. We've cleared out that granite. We've got orcs. It's a goblin! Fresh dwarf, you can't eat us. In the darkness! Oh, they're everywhere! Oh.
Perfect! That's all you got?
Got him. Alright, do we have any, Ooh. Oh, this is granite. This is a bunch of granite. Oh my gosh, it's granite. How am I doing on resources here? Okay, so I've got 100 granite. That's, we're getting there. I'm surprised that mithril dropped so much mithril. It was crazy how much mithril that was. All right, we can, if you guys want, if you're hearing me in stream, we can split up. Like, it's fun to dig together, too, in big digging areas, but if you guys want to, like, go a tiny bit ahead to find more, like, if it's too small of an area for us to all fit.
Or here. I repeat, or here.
Or here, I repeat. I've never heard that.
I repeat, or here.
There's only one thing missing from this game, is I need one dwarf voice that is Scottish. Only thing. And they told us why. They just didn't think that they should be Scottish because they had a different thought on it. But I was like, I don't know. I feel like they're anonymous with that. I do love all the voices, though, mind you, that they picked. They are good. You guys are just singing away. Nice. Jory's using the trick of mining by going up. Alright. Pretty much that area is cleared out. We're doing pretty good here. I got some decent amounts of granite. Pretty much we're just trying to get as much granite as we can so I can actually like build some walls and stuff. And other things. Alright, let's see here. Guys, you want to sing a song? Song time? All right. We will sing a song. We gotta wait for Reb to get here, though. We need to all be here for the song. How far is Reb? Oh, almost here. Almost here. Remaster. Playing a bit. Oh, Oblivion remastered. Very fun. That sounds awesome. All right, time to do song. Let's do this, guys. Song time, everybody. Song time. All right, here we go. Let's do it. It's song time. Oh no, we're being attacked. Oh no, quick, stop the song. Uh-oh, guys. We'll get this sooner or later. We'll get this someday. If we get attacked...
Till Durin wakes from sleep. Takvar Durin Kudrir.
Alright, so we'll get this someday. I've said this a lot in the past. If we get attacked and 2 or 3 of us get knocked out of the song, if you're still in the song, stop it. Just move and cancel the song, and we'll redo it after we kill the opponent. No one feel bad, but I am giggling a little bit because I have said that probably like 5 times in the last year on different streams. But maybe you guys missed it. That's okay though. Yeah, if we get attacked and people get knocked out of it, we should. Oh my gosh! Look at all this granite. But anyway. I'm done. I'm not scolding. Just a wee bit. Just a little bit of scolding. You can't interrupt a good song. A moth can, apparently. No one feel bad. Everything's fine. It's funny. This is so much granite. So much! Yay! This is so much granite. Oh my gosh, look at this. my gosh, look at this. This is so cool. We're like mining. So by the way, they added these later, these giant areas for mining. And I'm so glad they did, because there was one thing that I was so kind of like disappointed at the very beginning of the game, because the mining is really good. It was super good. The songs are really good, but I was like, there was no area to like just dig like Minecraft. You know, you can just dig through the mountain, right? And this is one of those areas where like this entire part of the mountain, except for the bedrock you get to, is like, this is all can be dug out. And look at how cool it looks. Look at that. It's a tunnel. We made that tunnel. Also, you know, lighting-wise and texture-wise, that is just the coolest image right there, isn't it? Like, just look at how cool that looks. And now see, we're digging more. So, Farin, everybody here is pretty experienced in digging, so we know in this particular situation, what you do is you dig a hole like this straight up to the top, and then you get to the top where the bedrock is, the stone where you can't dig anymore, and then you clear everything around the sides, and you dig it down, right? You take it from the top down. Because if you don't, if you do the whole bottom, then you can't reach it, and you have to, like, scaffold. It's a pain, so that's what everyone's doing here. We're just going to clear out the top, because we're all pros. Pro Dwarven Miners. Oh, man, look at this. It goes way up there. What's up there? Oh, there's like a little,
Look at that! An ore vein!
Look at that! We ran into each other. We're doing good. It's so fun to mine with other people. I appreciate everybody who got on to mine with us. This is awesome. I tried to ping you all in Discord, so I hope that helped, because I kind of spontaneously started the stream. So I pinged all the normal people that play with us in game. I was like, guys, I'm sorry, we're starting right now. So I'm glad you guys are able to come and hang out. La-dee-da-dee-da. Oh. Whoop! I wonder if I can build like a torch. Can I build a torch to give more lights? Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Look at this tunnel. It's so cool, right? Now, I guess in theory, you could build a tunnel like this through this whole mine shaft, like that, and make it into a base. So, like, now the problem is if you've mined it out, it won't respawn usually on the server worlds, but you could make these tunnels and build them however you want. You just have to be very expertise on how you hit things, because you can't like add them back once you break things, right? But I just love how this looks. Like, look at how cool the lighting looks in this, and the sound effects. It's just so cool. All right, so I can hear everybody mining above me. So with my big pickaxe, I have the masterwork one. It basically allows, wait a second. I thought the masterwork one never took, does it take damage? I guess it does take damage. I guess that's just the shield that doesn't take damage, huh? For some reason I thought it didn't take damage, but like durability damage is what I'm talking about. Maybe it did. I think maybe I'm tripping. All right, we're gonna have piles of granite on the ground when we're done. There we go. All right, diggy holes. Very large holes. All right, this is looking pretty good. Whoop, there's a hole under there. All right, there's the original tunnel. Whoa. I'm being undermined. The Underminer! Oh, look at that. There's some, what is that, resin? Alright, let's see here. Get to the right level and start mining it away. And I like how, so the big pickaxe takes a lot more. That's its whole thing. It hits like a huge, it's like double the area of the regular one. Maybe a little bit bigger than that even. That's what it's like good at. Now, the only problem is here, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to get this tunnel area cleared out. Just because, now, they did talk about how they were going to try to make it where if something was connected with stone that it would drop, it wouldn't float like this. But, oh, we're getting attacked. They're coming! Oh no, we're trying to mine here! Look at this, this is what the dwarves had to deal with for thousands of years. They're like, we just want... Oh no, they're behind us. Look out, Jory. Ooh, nice arrow shot. Whoa! Aha! Whoa! You've been slain. Oh, get him, boys! Die, orcs! Yeah, it's pretty awesome. That guy's got an arrow in the face. I'm impressed he's still alive. Oh man, they're shooting arrows! They're shooting arrows! Roll! Do a barrel roll! Yes, kill them all. Oh my gosh, there's so many. It's because there's so many of us online. Oh, it scales to it. All right, where do you think you're going? Oh, he escapes into the darkness. Guys, I got an arrow in the backpack. Quick, Jory, pull out the arrow. Oh my gosh, it's in my backpack and it's like almost in my side. Oh man. It'd be funny if they added that where you could like pull arrows out, you know, kind of thing. Oh, give me 1 second. I will be right back. I have to bring something to someone in the other room. So, everybody, keep mining. We're going to watch Jory's wonderful mining expertise. I'll be right back. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Hi, Angus. What's up, Shade? How's it going? Shade is in game with us. He's foreign.
Save my breath.
wanderer lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. From ashes a fire shall be woken. A light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken. The crownless again shall be king.
Alrighty, dwarves! I'm back. Alright.
I see something.
Are you guys almost all full with let's see. I want to get granite over. We gotta make sure that we go from top down. There's a couple spots still. This is very dangerous. Ah! Yeah, this is a lot of granite. Alright, so I think we'll go ahead and rotate and bring this stuff back to our other server. Let me go ahead and drop this off. I don't want this. So, do we have excess that I can carry over there? I don't want to carry any of this extra stuff right now. Yum, 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 vacuum. Alright, do we have any other extra piles you guys see that I can pick up? Because I have a couple extra slots here. Alright. This is absolutely crazy. There's been 5 of us mining this for what, 10 minutes? And I think we're almost halfway done with it?
Now this is a treasure.
Is that a pile over there? Okay. I'm coming. Ha! Swing! Alright, so what we can do, if you guys are all ready, we'll, you guys can all log out if you're full. And, with stuff, and then I'm gonna, and then go join the other server. I don't have to launch the other server, that's the best part. We can just go and join it. Because it's third party, so. This is probably enough mining for now, especially, I don't know if you guys are gonna be giving me some of the granite. I won't need more than, I would assume like 300 or 400. And I think we probably just got like 2,000. Oh, I just got foreign. Sorry. He went to dig and I just dug a hole out from under him and he fell.
What is that?
Dwarven mining accidents. Gotta have that dwarven insurance. Just kidding. Which is basically ale. Just so everyone knows. You thought I was gonna say an actual insurance company, but dwarves aren't that dumb. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Sometimes insurance is important. It's a meme. Alright, there we go. Oh, look at that! The torches stay floating. That's kind of cool. Far and I am okay. That's good, that's good. Alright. Well. Well, you guys, I have a little bit more space, but I have a lot of granite myself, so we all should have a decent amount of granite to bring back now for our builds on the other server. I probably have all the granite I need for myself here, too. It's so fun to just, like, dig through it. It's like you're swimming through rock. That definitely sounds like a Chuck Norris meme. You know, Mike, you guys know my uncle knows Chuck Norris really well, by the way. I don't know if I've ever said that, but my cousin is a black belt too, and if you don't know, Chuck Norris is very involved in that area of martial arts. Whoa! Yeah, I've never really asked my uncle. I should be like, hey, can I meet Chuck Norris? I want to meet him. I don't know if they meet that often though, because he lives in Texas, obviously. I just know in the past. Ooh, sweet. I needed some resin. Awesome. Dwarf song.
Those brooks divine of water fresh, like nectar to my soul will spring.
Hello, what's up?
Inside the mirror
Start.
near.
Hello. Am I saying that right? Start.
My king.
Is it more like stout?
Free and tall, like pillared halls that stand apart. I've never
Did my cause a doom.
but know the road I'll take
By heart. Hurrah! All right. All right, you guys, I am full on stuff. So, if you guys are ready, I'm gonna go back to the other server.
Orcs! We got orcs!
We got orcs. Orcs, of course. All right, sweet. I am maxed out pretty much here. I technically could get 40 more granite and bring it with me. I like how they're always wondering what sunlight feels like. It's like, well, it might not be good for you to find out, Mr. Orc. Stuart. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Yes, that makes sense now. Sometimes when you're reading it fast on stream, I just start like sounding it out randomly instead of just thinking what it would be. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. All right, everybody's out. Sweet. I'm gonna leave world. The best part is we will be able to come back to that very spot if we want to mine more. I don't think we're gonna do more mining today, though. Tonight we're gonna do a little bit of building. All right. Again, if you want to play with us on a dedicated server, you're gonna have to get on our Discord, talk to Farin in the Return to Moria chat. All right, so I picked a spot. You weren't here, Farin, when I started the stream. So I was picking a spot. It's actually my original base spot. I was hoping it wasn't a spot you were planning on using, but it's far enough away that it's like near your fortress or in the big it's the big dwarven city that has like 4 layers in the big opening. I'm forgetting the name right now for some reason off the top of my head. But it's basically my original spot. So it's called, I made it Zollin's home, I put, just so it would be pretty obvious that it was my spot. I could have put Voice of the Rings, I guess, but I think most of you know I'm Zollin. that play with us. So. The Dwarf. Okay, I knew it. All right. In my mind, I was thinking it was that, but I was thinking I was saying the wrong one. That's where I am, yes. Sorry, I'm really hungry. I had to eat a few chips. Sorry, guys. I usually try to eat before or after I stream, but sometimes it's like I just need a snack. Man, this load is taking its sweet time to get me in there. There we go. Alright, it's probably because I left all this stuff on the ground. So now that I have a crazy amount of mithril and stuff. So what I need to do here is I need to build some chests. I'm going to have to stick with the early... Oh, I remember. I was going to bring stuff from my base, wasn't I? I was. That would make it a lot easier. I might snag from my old base on that server. That would make this build so much faster. Tell you what, let's not worry about that yet. Oh, except I want the big furnace. But can I just make the furnace now because I have the... I need ironwood, though. Farn, do you have a little bit of ironwood I could borrow already on the server? Or should I just go grab my furnace from the old server? Oh, whoa! It's a big boy. It's an Urukai fully armored. Coming into my house. You are not invited. Get out of my house. Get him, Dallin. Nice. All right.
I need a better weapon than this.
Not this one day.
All right, so I'm basically gonna make this my little house in here. I'm gonna make it a little fancier than I did last time, though. I've got my pile of stuff over here in the corner until I can build everything correctly. So why don't we, I'm gonna put down a granite thing temporarily for myself. So this is temporary. These are not gonna stay here, but I'm gonna put these down here anyway. That is a whole lot of granite. I can't believe how much granite we got in just that like 35 minutes of mining. This will work temporarily. So if you guys want to add some more, you can, but you don't have to. But I guess I will have plenty to do my build. Let's see here. So I just need... This is all my stuff here, but I need to build some chests real quick first. So my chests are gonna go... I can't think... Okay, here's generic chest. I'm just gonna... Well, it'd be nice to make the gold ones. You know what? I might... You guys keep going, because I don't have to be here for this. I'm gonna go grab some stuff from my other base, like I said I was gonna do. So if you guys just mind to don't do the capture all button, because you will suck up all of this stuff. So if you'll just leave this here quietly, I'm gonna go grab my other things real fast. Whew, that's a lot. All right, there we go. Temporary, but you know what? I'm actually gonna leave. I'm gonna leave some of my gear here too. This is all temporary storage until I come back with. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, thank you. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Wow, that is plenty of... I have plenty of granite now. I will be set. I don't think there's any time soon. So I'm just going to go grab some stuff from my other base real fast. And then I will be back from my own base. Again, I'm going to steal from myself from the past. It's our Kinship. And I'm just going to play offline for a minute. Hello, what's up, everybody? Angus. I saved your original area. Oh, you did that on purpose, Farin. I appreciate that. So Farin left that area empty on purpose for me. I appreciate it. You know it was one of my favorite spots. Hello, Thunder. What's up? I will be playing for about another 25 minutes or so. It just depends. It's mainly because I have I'm going to be doing this stream with our Raid-tacular night for LOTRO, so I won't be able to go. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to do more of these more often. What I'm going to do is, instead of doing just giant streams, I'm going to try to do more in, you know, hour and a half, 2 hours, little spurts, so that we can do it more often. is the idea. There's a couple other games I want to cover too in some streams, but for now we're going to stick to LOTRO and Return to Moria. But I would like to do some Battle for Middle-earth and maybe some of those other games in the future. But I like the ones we can play together. It's fun. Alright, so let me go to... Where did I put it? There we go. So, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to abscond a lot of my old base, because this server I don't really plan on investing time into, because I'm only going to invest in time into our main dedicated server. Is where I would like to be doing my building, unless I'm on my solo world. Then maybe for my solo world I'll do stuff. But this is our Kinship world, which I will not be taking other people's stuff, mind you. But if I left stuff in these other worlds, I will probably bring it with me. So what I want to do is I'm going to leave some of the essentials, and I'm going to bring other things with me. So I'm going to bring enough to make some of these items here. So I'm going to bring these, take these with me, take this with me, take this with me. I will leave this area that looks cool. I guess I could build it similarly in the new one, huh? I could do it. I could just take this with me. It's not a bad idea, actually. Maybe you'll just, like, do a similar thing. Alright, there we go. There's that. I will leave, I'm gonna take this bed with me. I'm gonna leave that. I kind of want to bring this lamp with me. So I'll leave the bed. This is my bed in the game. Oh, and I just clicked asleep. That's okay. Alright, this is... Okay, so I'll explain real quick for Ragson. So I am building my base on the dedicated server in the exact same location. This is from our Kinship world that we had for a while. If anyone wants to come onto this Kinship world later and look at their old bases that played with me, and bring some stuff to the new dedicated server world, you can do that. Just let me know in Discord. We'll plan a time. Doesn't even have to be during a stream. But anyway, let me go ahead and let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and also bring... I kind of don't want to, like, tear apart this whole base, so I'm gonna leave some of its structure. Like the walls I'll leave. I think I'll go ahead and bring these with me, because if I did all the work, I might as well just bring them with me, right, to the new one. The resources for it. Alright. And we'll leave all the torches. We'll leave the walls built on this world. I'm not getting rid of this world. Don't worry, that's not happening. All the worlds we played on in the past, I will keep. The only time it would ever disappear if it wasn't something that I could do, but most of it, I believe, is saved onto the different things. Alright, so I will bring these wood piles. I will bring this. I'm kind of tempted to leave the tables here, and I'll just do it myself with a new style, because I don't want to do it exactly the same way. I just want to bring the resources with me that I need. So I might not do it like this, so I think I'm not going to take that with me. Oh, no. Keep some of it for yourself, Roving Ranger. Yeah. That was plenty. You guys, we have, like, there's, like, almost 1,000 granite at my new house. That's all I need. You guys take the rest for your own. When I said the mining trip today, I kind of meant for us to all get our own stuff, and I appreciate some of you giving me some of it, but you don't have to put it all in my house. I'll do it myself too. That's nice of you to ask, though. All right, let's see here. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and slowly gobble this stuff up. All right, so I just had enough to carry all that. So actually, I'm gonna have to go back and forth twice, I think. All right, leave world. Sorry, guys, but you can kind of see how we do this now. All right, join our main dedicated world. La 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 la. Ha! Good one. Dwarven Ranger didn't want to take it for granted. I'm deaf as a stone, Rexon. Oh no. Alright, Rexon has to restart his computer. Gotta get back to Narvis Stonehouse. Yes, Thunder.
Stop drooling and get back to patrolling. Dwarves.
Oh man, more orcs. Behind you, Farin. I'm still like loading everything. That's why it's a little bit laggy. Now, do keep in mind that I'm using a third party, so it means the information I'm getting sent is coming from Nitrado, not from Return to Moria. Nitrado is the company that does this. All right. So now, what I want to do is I have enough to. Ooh. So this is my. I don't know where I want to put my like bedroom. I'll figure that out in a minute. I should probably start by getting a wall built up here, but I'm gonna put chests down first, and the good ones, because they just hold more space and it's less work for me than later. Oh, I need to put the big hearth down first. That's the whole reason I went over there. Duh. All right, so the big giant hearth. Again, I appreciate it, Farin. Thank you for giving more resources there. I put the hearth originally in, like, I think I'm gonna like sink it pretty deep into the wall here. I think that looks pretty good. It doesn't really fit the ground quite right, but it is directly kind of in the middle of these two pillars, which is good. And then it covers my whole base. It also gives really good lighting. Wow, that's intense. Sorry, I'm designing right now. I'm thinking if this is where I want to put this, because I don't really want to move it around once I start building. I wonder if I should sink it farther into the wall, but because what I could do is I could also divide, have it come all the way up to here and divide the room and just, but then I can't walk past it. But I could make this into two rooms. And that might look better than just sinking into the wall. Ooh, I almost pulled all my, I'm so glad I didn't pull all my stuff. See, because I could do this and sink it right up to the edge. Like that. And then it looks like it's built in. And what would the sides look like? Oh, it's not long enough. I have a little tiny walkway in the back. It doesn't look very good either. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. So I wonder if I like lifted it. I was thinking like put it up in the air, but you can't. It doesn't. That would look silly, I think. All right, so let's try this again. It's like a flying furnace. Oh look, I could put it where it's like it's with the torch. Cause the dwarf's in there. It's kind of cool, but I think I would want to bring it. I think I'd want to maybe because you can see the dwarf
Over
then.
there. What is that?
It doesn't look right though, the feet at all. It looks silly. I think the feet are gonna have to be on the ground. I think it needs to be. I kind of like it really deep into the wall like that though, because I have all this. I have more space. Because like as much as it's really cool to have a giant fire pit, like it's gonna take up all my space. I want it to be really like well designed spatially. Like again, all these granite piles are gonna be used up. I'm not gonna leave those there once I've used them. That's temporary. Let's go ahead and break it down one more time here. Did all my stuff just disappear into the wall, or did I get it? Farn, did that go to you? Oh, there it is. It was okay. It was hiding inside the wall. I've got the Yule fireplace. I wonder if it's big enough to... I could just do 2 Yule fireplaces. Like here. Well, that didn't really look right. It's kind of nice to have the big one, though. I like how it covers everything really easily. I think I'm going to go with it being on the ground, and I think I'm going to sink it into the wall a little farther than I did before. Like right there. I mean, that's probably like the best right there. Yeah, we could do it in the air and then put pillars. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I did like the dwarf. Let's try. Okay, let's try that. Let's try it. But I'm not going to put it as far in this time. So, I want to see the dwarf. But I want it far enough out that we can see the fire. Farn, you're going to have to move just slightly for me. There you go. Right there. So now there's a fire showing up slightly for the cool statue. All right, it's pretty much in the perfect spot. The dwarf's pretty much dead center. I'm not really going to obsess over it too much here, but yeah, that's pretty much dead center. I did that really good on the placement there. Oh, that's true. Yeah, we could build some feet. That's a good idea. I wonder if we actually, you know, it looks pretty good now. Yeah, we could build some feet. That is a good point you got going on there. That's a really good point. And tell you what, Farn, why don't you keep trying to put some feet on it, and I'll put my boxes away. If you want to help me out. That's totally great. I'd be happy for the help. And then we'll look at the feet in a minute. Alright, so chests. I'm going to put them right along here. Now, the best thing is we can now name the things over them, remember? So I will be using the naming trick on the things for the stuff. I know, very, very specific what I'm saying. Let's see here. All right, there we go. 6 gold chests. That looks pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out the naming. Where are they at? Are they in furnishing? Yes. So what I can do is I could do different ones for different things. So for example, this guy is kind of, let's see, what would be good to like use, right? This would be for like, I would use this for like crystals or something. So I would put it on the wall right above it, like right here. And then I would go ahead and edit the name and I would say what it is. So gems, let's say ores, right? That's right. Is there a little thing on ores? Or is it just ores with an S? I don't know. But anyway, now we can look at it and go, oh, ores, right? And then boom, it's right underneath. Now, the only problem with having it right there, right above, is that I can't put my little layered shelf and have another chest right above it, which I usually like to do. So, but I would like to be able to read what's underneath it. So I could just do another layer along the wall of something else too. But the next thing I want to do was I want to have a platform location, right? We talked about this. So let me see if I can just somewhat design the platform that I was thinking. So for first thing is I need a really small staircase. I'm thinking of using wood. It might actually be good to use. But I need some staircases. So here's a small staircase. That's way too big though. I'm debating on how high I want to put it because it needs to be low enough that I can walk up there. But I would like to put it pretty high up. So see, I could sink this into the wall like this. And then I could just put the roof right there and put the platforms. I have to decide on the level. Oh, there's so many things going through my head right now. So when it comes to these, they hold, when they're full, they have a pretty high height. So I don't think I could do 2 and 2. So I think it'd just be one pile, which means I could probably do it right above the gold. So that means if I do a floor, a nice wooden floor, if I could get the right spot I want right above the statue, it's going to be challenging because wherever I start is going to be what I'm going to have to do the whole way. So, who's going to add sleep for? Yes. I really want to get. I want to do this right. I really want this to work. Let's go ahead and go back to the stairs. So if I doubled the stairs, that's about the right height I want, actually. Though, how do I... Maybe I could do the stairs like here. Like, go up. Well, that might be kind of not look very good, though. I'm trying to think I could fit the stairs in where you could still walk without hitting your head. But I don't really like how it's just phasing through the dwarf. See, but this is about what I wanted right here. Get rid of that. That's about what I wanted, actually, in height. Except I think I need it farther out. Yeah, also I lowered that one too low. Yeah, I think it needs to be farther out. So, I'm going to be very engineering on this here. I think it's going to need to be like here, where that line is. Like that. Oh, you know what? I kind of like that those are see-through, those stairs. So it gives a bit of better effect. Which ones were those? Yeah, those are, I like those better. Alright, I like the see-through because you can see, you know, through them. So now...
We got ore.
Moria is ours now.
Farin is protecting me as I repair the... Man, it's crazy. Look at how many days are on this server, guys. 1,045 days.
La calma you.
That's pretty cool. We've had it running now. And the days are very fast in this game. You can speed them up, too, if you're sleeping every single time. Alright, so... There we go. So that was about what I want. If I can get this other one to snap, please? Please? Please, I beg of you? No! It's not right. It is not right! Alright. I mean, that's better. Alright, this is about right. This is about what I was thinking. Now, I could just make this entire thing a storage area or just put a railing. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put a railing on it, and then I'll put a storage thing all along here. And this will be for a bunch of different resources. I'm going to have to redo the stair, I think, slightly, though. I'm not sure. It does function nicely. Well, actually, the stair's not phasing into that thing, so it actually looks pretty good. If I put a railing on that, it might look really nice, actually. I like this. And then I can actually put a second layer of chests if I wanted to, and I can raise the word things to right underneath. Problem solved. Nice. Oh, I definitely pulled some of my stuff, didn't I? With E by mistake. Oh no, yeah. I've got giant piles of everything in there, so you might have to sort through it carefully. I'm gonna start moving stuff to these chests. Farin, if you want, you could help me start putting things in these chests. So we'll do for now. I'm just gonna do all of these materials. I can click shift, right? Yeah, I can do that. It's faster. I'll go ahead and just dump certain things in here, and we can just get going on. Just so it's out of our way here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do woods and stuff in here for now. Go ahead and just dump ores or ingots in that one. We'll do hides in this and that one. We'll kind of just organize them up a little bit here. We'll do stone and granite in this one. And adamant, that can all go in this one. Let's put crystal gems in this one. And then we'll do like food and other things in this one. That should work for now. Let's go ahead and move it all there. I appreciate the help. Thank you guys. Sometimes this is so much extra work to do all this moving stuff. And for now, I'm gonna probably dump my weaponry in this back one here. Yeah, I think you have my water thing too and stuff, because they're all gone.
Get 'em, lads.
I need to build a door. Bad. These guys just walking in my house trying to get off the...
That's all you got?
Alright. Yeah, I actually, Yeah, Farin, you picked up... I think you have a lot of my stuff. I'm sure you know, though. You probably know it was in your inventory already. All right, that'll work for now. Farin, you can kind of just dump stuff wherever you want now too. You have it because I know you looked like you picked up a big chunk of it. You picked up like 25 items stacks, so I will organize it more how I want it later on. All right, so except I just realized I got rid of my building hammer. I need that. All right, so I really like these floors, so we'll go ahead and continue these floors. It really does not like to snap to that spot I chose. Yeah, look at that. It just doesn't like that spot. Dang. Sometimes that's the trick, though, in this game. Usually it snaps really good, and if it doesn't, it's because it's got too many snap points. There, I got it. All right. Let's see here. Okay, interesting. So I'm out of the build zone there. That I'm gonna have to add something at the end. I had to do this before on the other world. It doesn't quite reach. So we'll go ahead and add to finish up being able to build over here. I'll add one of these. Maybe just like right here. There, we'll just do that for now. That works. All right. Sweet. Thank you. Awesome. Did you, Farin, did you get the water skin that was on the ground there too? Yeah, I think there's some other stuff still in your inventory, unless someone else got it by mistake. So I had a water skin, and I had a couple piles of other things. This is a lot of granite. Alright, I need a repair thing really bad, so we're going to put a repair thing down. So I want a little shop area, so I'm trying to think where I'm going to do my little shop. I think I might actually, like, end up... Oh, that looks really good, by the way. I like that. I'll have to... I guess I could lower it a little bit. I see what you're saying. I could lower it a little bit, though. Yeah, that looks good, though. I like that. I might wait to lower it until I'm done building. I don't want to mess anything up. The Great Forge. I don't know where I'm going to put that. All right, I need to build some walls. We need to at least have some walls up here. So run, rats, get out of my house. Get. All right, maybe it disappeared. It might not be your fault. I might have like absorbed it through the wall and it glitched out. Possibly could be the reason. I wonder if I absorbed it through the wall. Because I pulled some of it by mistake a minute ago. That's probably my fault. It's really not that big of a deal. The water skin's very easy to make. Alright, so let's start with building a wall over here. Oh my gosh, I keep clicking all the wrong buttons. I'm clearly getting tired. Alright. I gotta be inside the perimeter to build this wall. Alright, so I could use that. The stout door, which might be the way to do it. Oh, is that hearth not close enough? Whoops. I thought I made it close enough. I guess it's not. Okay, well, that's all right. Build another one right here. I love the music in this game. It's so pretty. Such a good game. Stuart says, does anyone have a favorite roleplay base and a favorite utility base spot? Well, I love this spot for the roleplay. I like this. I think this spot looks awesome. So basically, this door is good to use. Let's see here. All right. It's not quite centered. I was trying to center it with the things on the ground. Well, yeah, it needs to be a little bit over. So there's arrows right there. I can help me out a little bit with centering. Oh, that looks good. That's very centered. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I will just seal it up. Let's see here. Can I get it to... There we go. That does not look right. Something I put off there. Well, actually, it does look pretty good. Something's wrong with this one, though. I might have no choice but to do it from... I keep clicking the wrong button. It's really driving me crazy. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. All right, so for the roof, for the opening up there, all right. Haha, look at that. It's the great door. I like it. This game is so satisfying sometimes. All right, so we will put some torches right here. Like that. And then I might actually put 2 torches like this too. Let's see, I'm gonna put it like right there and right there. All right, there it is. One of the entrances to Zollin's house. And now, of course, we need to have a symbol with the name Zollin's house. So, I don't know. The Ironclad League sounds pretty good. I really like the Stonekeeper symbol a lot. As like, oh, I can even replace that with the symbol. I can just do that instead. Heck yeah, that looks awesome. Oh no, it's slightly off. Impossible. It's not acceptable. It must be perfect. That's pretty perfect there. I'm gonna have to get up there to name it though. Now, I don't really know if it matters if I name it though, actually, now that I think about it. Oh. All right. It's Zollin's home. There. People look at it, it'll say Zollin's home. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Zollin's backdoor escape hatch. All right. Now I'd like to light this place up too. I really prefer the torches light. I just really like the torch light, but we'll see what I decide there going forward. All right. I need to go ahead and... Oh, I see Farn is working on the bridge. Very nice. All right, so yeah, I think I like leaving these open idea. So we're definitely gonna just build out over here. Now, I need a good window to be able to see Farn's base there. So I will try to build this corner while Farn's working on that. Let's see, what do we got here? I do... Man, I'm having so much fun right now, but we are gonna have to finish up here in a few minutes because I need to have a little bit of a break before my other stream. Let's see. I'm going to probably use the granite walls for this. They have better windows. Now, I'm debating on, should I put the cool trellis on the outside or the inside? Should I even have the trellis at all? Yeah, you got the trellis, don't you? Oh no, you're using, what is this? Which ones are these? Durin's Highway for my base. Yeah, Reb's base is amazing. Reb, are you rebuilding a base like that? You've been doing that on the dedicated server? Or just the one we did? I thought we decided it was Villa. You're right. I'll rename it to Villa. All right. So what was this right here? Crowned double window. All right, well, I will stick with the crowned double window, so it looks the same. Crowned double window. There it is. I think I'll keep it to the outside so it matches the bridge. Why don't we start with doing it like this first? This is the decorated bottom with the... Okay, got it. All right, so... Oh, that's true. We could just do a... railing. I kind of like the railing idea. Looks nicer. Let's do the railing. I want to be able to see the fortress. I like the railing idea. Let's do that. And now they can... Yeah, let's just do a railing. I like Varen's idea better. Decorated railing.
Moria is something out now. La calma you.
Ah, perfect.
There's a little bit of the server has to think when we do this because we have such a big build here. Alright, there we go. We'll have to put like some kind of corner thing here. Maybe like a cool little pillar or something. Let's see, for railing... What do you think would be the best railing? Varen's kind of the expert on all the builds here. There's no new going up railing from the wood ones, right? It would be this one, right? The long banister railing. Oh yeah, you got it. That's, yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe we want to sink it to the left. I guess you could move this to the left, right? And then I think what we need here is we need some pillars. We need some pillars of stone. Could even do gold pillars. Doesn't quite look right. Super pillar! Yeah, we might need to keep this as a safety spot there. Because things could jump down, but we could put a roof on it, I guess. So if we do have a spot here, what I want to do is probably put some torches. They're off. Whoops. Alright, what do we say about Zollin's villa? Is it with an A? Villa? Yeah. There. All right. Cool. I'm gonna have to rename the stone though. What is 8 cover camp? That's not my name of my stone. How do I just see? Can I filter just the? I think I can. Travel locations. I filtered by travel locations. I want this one, and there it is. Edit, and I want this to be Zollin's Villa. I like that name. All right, there we go. Yeah. Thank you. All right, so I unfortunately am going to have to finish up the stream right here, my friends. But it does not mean that our regular team cannot keep playing because the server is always up. Well, unless they do some kind of update on their end, the third party. Sometimes they'll do something, but usually it's always up. So definitely check it out. If you want to play with us, join my Discord down there and talk to Farn in our Return to Moria chat. And he will tell you some of the basic rules, and here's the code, and, you know, be nice to everybody. Why? I'm trying to just find the repair thing. It was way too hard to find. Now, I need to put my bed down real fast before I forget. So I'll just do a temporary bed here. I know I have the other one, but now I have this one. I have a crazy amount of granite to build whatever I want now. If everybody else needs granite, you do too. see here. My crossbow. Okay, all my weaponry is still here, which is great. I think I may have lost my water skin by dropping in on the other server, possibly. That was probably me. Alright, let's see here. Let's put that there. Alright, well, I am pretty much set up here. I will never drop this battle axe. This battle axe was given to me by the dev. Why jump all too much? I know I've told you guys a few times. That's why it has no enchantments on it. They just added it into the game, and he actually did a cheat code to spawn them in and give it to all of us when we were playing with him for the one stream. So I was like, it's my precious. It is the ultimate battle axe. It literally has nothing but sentimental value. Otherwise, it's just a regular battle axe from the game. I'm just being silly though. Make everybody laugh. All right, well, awesome. Thank you so much for doing the front here, Farron. This looks fantastic. I will work on the inside later myself. That'll be either a video I make for the channel, or it'll be me streaming with you guys hanging out. So, either way, I'll let you know. Yeah, Dreadman! Woohoo! Yeah, it is a little different on the other server. That is true. Absolutely. Glad to host, Reb. Glad to host, of course. It's been awesome. Yeah, it's Rags. Ragson, if you're in our Discord, make sure you talk. There's so many people that will help you, guide you on things. I may make some more guide videos of this game soon in the future. I've just been a little swamped on all the content I've been making and working on in the background and doing stuff, and a lot of stuff going on. Just April's a busy month in real life. This is real life, but you know what I'm saying. Other things outside of doing my work on the channel as well. So I have like compounded channel stuff I'm doing and other stuff. So I don't just have full, because I usually put like 50 hours a week into my channel, like making content. This isn't just playing the games, making content, doing editing, other stuff like that. So sometimes it goes up even more. I'm always thinking about doing stuff for the channel. I like doing it. It's fun. But again, thank you to my wonderful patrons for their support. Reb, Elraandor, and Angus for being Royal Guardians, and all my other wonderful patrons. Thank you guys for that support and going above and beyond. That really helps, because I do this full time now. You get some extra goodies if you guys do want to check that out, but no obligation. It is free to subscribe and like and watch the next video and comment and all that stuff. Helps out great. And again, join our Discord. We have a lot of fun in there. I'll see you guys in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. Baruch Kazad, Kuzare Menu, and I'm at your service and your families. Stay happy, guys. Thank you, by the way, for everyone who played with me today. That was fun. And I will be back in less than an hour doing some LOTRO. See you soon.